Well, good morning, everyone, and here we are back at it. I was gone for a while, went to Japan, had a yoga retreat. That was my yoga retreat, went great. I'm incredibly happy with it. The whole experience was amazing. I'll give everybody a heads up. I'll be going back in 2 years' time. There's no way I could make that trip every year. I don't know how anybody does it. I know people who do it every few months, and it's exhausting. Yeah, must be younger than me. I don't know. Anyway, plan ahead because it is worth it. You will have a wonderful time, not just with me at the retreat, but in Japan as a whole. It is a fabulous country to visit, to explore, and to learn from. You'll love it. I promise you that. And I'm not getting paid by the Japan Tourism Bureau. They don't even know I exist. So, anyway, we're back to it after a month or so. And we have morning yoga practice with me, and we'll do about an hour here again. As always, don't quit, don't hurt yourself. In Japanese, ganbatte shita jiban no shinai. Same thing. Don't quit, don't hurt yourself. Full effort, best you can do, and without force, without strain. The practice is yours. This has not changed. Wherever you are practicing, whenever you are practicing, how you are practicing, in the water, aqua yoga exists. Aerial yoga, hot yoga, cold yoga. Pick one. I don't care. Don't quit. Don't hurt yourself. Do that. And I consider myself the greatest yoga teacher ever. You've learned that from me. I'm a huge success in my mind. Right? The rest will build from there. Maybe that's all for you, in which case, awesome. Truly awesome. I mean it 100%. The practice is yours. Where it takes you is yours. Now, so we're going to start seated. Begin with some breathing practices. So work your way down here to the floor. As always, you can use a chair if it works better for you. So we sit nice and tall. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. You don't have to do that. Oh my gosh. Close your eyes for a moment. Let your hands rest wherever is comfortable for you. Be aware of your breathing. Now, throughout our practice today, all that we do has nothing to do with how far, how long, how slow, how fast. None of it. We are not judging anything. Your full effort, you know when it is. You know when it goes too far. Because your breath will tighten. When your mind is wandering, you know when you have more available to you. Physically, mentally, and emotionally. We begin with all of that at once as we breathe. Breath is your emotional state. It's part of it. You know how it changes when you get happy, when you get sad, when you get angry, when you get scared. And it's okay to feel all of that while we practice today. The feelings themselves are not the point. There's a calmness to all of them. Calm is not a feeling, it's a state. And this is part of your body. Because the muscles, the heart, the lungs, those are muscles. Diaphragm moves the lungs. The air to flow in and out. The emotional part is the physical part as well. Like they're not parts. None of it is. This awareness of it, strong, calm focus in your nerves, your thoughts, a part of your body. You do not take them out of your body at any point. Not really. You can imagine it. You can sense a little bit of the space around you. Awareness expands. It's still you. The connection you have to everything and everyone is an inward thing. Chemically, molecularly. That's a big word for a Saturday morning. Atomically. Movement inward. Where the awareness of the connection we have with everything begins. And ends. Once you feel it, once you found it, you'll know you're not separated from anyone or anything. Breathe. Begin now calmly, if you haven't already, to allow your exhale to deepen a little bit. Not deepen if it gets longer. It slows a little bit. Now ideally, per the teaching, the pranayama teaching book, that exhale should be twice as long as the inhale. It can be hard. Don't force it. Don't quit. Don't hurt yourself. Breathe. Calm, steady. I'm going to try to maintain that throughout our physical practice, the asana, the poses today. I'm going to do all the usual range of things. We go up, we go down, we arch, we twist again. Don't quit, don't hurt yourself. Alright, so a little warm-up movement here. We're just going to come forward a bit over our ankles. Just go ahead and let yourself just kind of release. Allow the back to relax. Your hands go forward so you keep your rib cage open. The breath stays nice and full. We'll inhale it. Be nice and tall. Alright, and little back arching. Lean back on your fingertips by your hip joints. Middle's nice and strong as we get this link, get this awareness. And then inhale up. And we breathe. And we exhale. Nice and tall. All right, here we go. A twist now. I'm going to go to the right. Sorry, you don't have to go backward. The back of your left hand, I'm going to change my position of my legs just a little bit. It is up to you. Back of the left hand to the outside of the right knee. The right hand comes behind us a bit. And we exhale. We breathe. we inhale and under. Alrighty, now the back of the right. No, sorry. We're gonna sideways arch. No, my fault. Excuse me. So we're gonna open up this right side. So we extend the right arm up. Left hand beside us. Up we sit, real tall. And this side doesn't get any longer. So we exhale. I know it feels like that's just geometry. Let those muscles relax a bit. There's a little opening. Yes. It's small. So we get this extra focus now. It's calm and aware. It feels so much bigger than it actually is. You just narrowed your awareness a bit. Brought it deeper inward to that small space. We all know you get closer. Make something small look bigger. It's just perspective. Inhale up. All right, right hand down. And now we go the other way. I'm going to switch my feet again. And you do not have to do that. Back of the right hand to the left knee, left hand behind us. Full length, full space, and exhale. Twist. Inhaling. All right, left arm up, right hand here. And we will exhale and on. And we breathe. And we inhale. Okie dokie, bringing our hand down. Now we're going to come and stay seated for a little bit longer. We're going to do some wide leg first. We're going to basically do a secondary level of warm-up. So now, okay, so we're going to open up the legs where we can. Now, I don't know about you, just sitting for a little bit, knees bent like that. We have got, maybe we don't have our feet as wide as we normally go when we do this. Maybe the knees still flex a little bit. It's okay. Think of it again, secondary level of warm-ups. We've moved a little bit, we're going to move a little bit more before we get into the full practice a little bit. So, just turn it down. A little bit of length this way. Now, it's not that way. I don't have to change your awareness a bit. Bring it up. Bring it up. All right, and we're just going to twist. Right hand in front, left hand behind. I know, right? Just did this. Exhale and turn, nice and strong. And we're just going to look at our foot. That's it. That's all we're going to do. That's it. Keep breathing. Inhale and twist again. Now, as we come out with a little extra awareness, now don't let yourself slump. And it's really to do. I do it all the time. Still, 27 plus years. I have to remind myself. Stay upright. Stay aware. Left hand and the instincts will kick in. Exhale, twist, because that's what they do. Right? That's why they're called instincts. All right? It's hardwired in. Borrow a term from computer folks. Inhale into it. Yep, yep. Okay, now, a little extra hip opening, a little forward movement. I'm going to help release the side a bit, just a bit. Now, so we're going to come into the fish hook, check mark pose, and fish mark. So now keep those thighs open. Flex the left knee. That's it. That's what you're going to do. It's just a squared up, right? Side effects are optional. Yeah. So the left knee's probably up in the air. As we exhale, we turn. Again, so we're back where we were. Now, keep your right toes working as you exhale forward. So this is a lengthening motion, shoulder, hip, around that to the top of the knee. Not about how close to the floor. Now, probably come up in the air a little bit back here. You're going to keep those toes on. You're trying not to raise up too much. Right? Here we go. Inhale it. Left leg out. Do the other side. Roll it. Bend it. Here we go. Exhale. Turn it. Again, technically you're done, right? This movement is there. Exhale forward. If you can, go where you can. Breathe. Again, in this movement, the outside of the right thigh knee is going to get closer to the floor. It was up a little bit, right? It usually is for me. Maybe yours not. It's okay. And we'll work to keep turning to the inner edge of that butt. So this leg stays active. And if that means you don't get as close to the floor, then you don't get as close to the floor. I don't know why I said it like that. Good. Inhale up. Very, very tall. Okay, and right leg up. Now, one more, and we're just going to come into a little half wide-legged forward fold. Very simple, not very deep. Again, like I said, secondary warm-up. Again, awareness though. And again, all your thoughts in. Up. Take your palms forward, kind of out from the shoulders. We're just going to pivot. Don't let yourself round much, if at all. As you exhale, the heels of the hands come to the floor. Fairly lined up, roughly, depending on the length of your legs, your arms, etc. And breathe right here. Length in, all the way through. Inhale it. Excellent work. All right. Now, so we're going to bring the legs back together. Now, bend your knees a little bit. Use your hands as you. We don't want to just slap the legs together. Just going to bring them in. And we're going to come to our hands and knees. Now, we're going to do a little, so again, secondary warm-up. Our last part of this. Come on up. What we're going to do now, if you need to sit in a while, feel that, right? This might be it, everything you need. So if you need to fold your mat up underneath your knees, go for it. So what we're going to do now, we're going to come into a half camel pose. A real simple, again, sort of a warm-up. Now, I want you to realize, though, and we're going to start with right hand here because that's the side I've got towards. That's it. We're going to bring the left arm up. Now, we're not trying to put our hands on our feet. The right shoulder, you're going to turn just a little bit. So what's actually going to happen, the opening is in the left side, right? So as you inhale next, let let your arch come. And push your hips, keep them lined up. They stay above the knees. Your right hand will drift down a little bit. It's not about how far. So again, see how the shoulder turns back a little bit? But then, so there's the arching is on the other side. Right? And so where this hand goes doesn't matter. I know I'm saying that like some kind of deep, deep Zen thing, right? But again, what we're talking about here is the awareness of our thoughts again, and how we move, and bringing a conscious thought process. Because when we're reaching for something, I mean, our instinct is to, let's get there, right? This is a big deal in that sense, to let go of this part. How far? Inhale up. And focus instead on the other side. See what happens, speaking up. So, and I'm not going to turn, I'm just going to put my left hand again back there, right arm up. Again, you'll see how the shoulder will turn a little bit. You'll feel it. Inhale. Go breathing. And we exhale. And we breathe. Now, so coming forward, you want to sink down a little bit first. The middle's nice and strong. We get on hands and knees for a breath. And then we're going to step one foot back. And we got a little bit of a back arch. Well, not really with the back arch, I should say. We're going to come from a plank briefly. Little upper body work. That's that little work I was talking about. We don't want the back arch. We don't want to sway. We're working, working, working. And then the exhale. With a slight flex the knees, we shift our hips back. Downward facing dog. In the exhale, we walk our feet in. Bend your knees quite a bit. And we'll inhale up. Little arch now. So I'm going to standing back arch. It's a length. And we exhale to straighten. All right, now, so we're going to step wide. I'm going to turn on my mat like you prefer to do it. Just step your feet off, mat. It's up to you. What we're going to do now, we're going to come into some wide-legged forward folds. We're going to put a little more work into the legs, finding the alignment. We will twist while we're doing that. All right, just so you're aware. Move around a little bit. You're going to see me turning back and forth just for demonstration's sake. So, nice and wide with our feet. Doesn't matter which one you step back, we're just turning like I just did. So, the toes go in. Just a tiny bit. Push your legs long. Boing. Again, sound effects are optional. I want you to really feel the strength out here, though. This is the big part of this. This is what's going to let the back of the legs open. Because we're bringing the strength up the front and through the outside. This will let the inside of the leg and the outside of the leg release a bit. So we're going to come into a half wide-legged folded fold, while a half wide-legged forward folded first. Okay. We're going to see about deepening that in a moment here. So just so you're aware. All right. So what we're going to do is get the hands on the floor first. So we're going to exhale and fold. Now I'm going to turn again, like I told you, I was going to do this demonstration. So once we're here, all right, now see about how horizontal to the floor. If you lean back, bring your weight forward a little bit. You want the knees, the legs nice and long. Your palms flat. Now, if you cannot get your hands to the floor, try to wiggle your feet a little wider apart. If that's too much, see, Do your best. You can get a block or two, put your hands on, that will help. And we're just going to pause here for a moment. The shoulders are back. The legs are active. The strength again up through the front of the body, all the way. Now, we're going to flex the right knee just a bit. We come briefly into Skandasana. Just exhale. Okay? Again, you're going to see me turning here in a moment. I'm just going to, what I want you to do, you keep your upper body working. We're going to exhale, and the other right heel starts to turn. So you're going to walk your hands around and then up on the left toe. So you're going to come into this lunge. And again, like I said, we're going to twist. A revolved lateral angle. Now we're just going to get the left hand to the floor. Right arm out, and we exhale and rotate. And you don't have to point your fingers at something. Don't twist your arm around. Don't pull it back. And length now, left shoulder to the right wrist. And the hips are level. A long turn down the center of your body. And your breath calming, steady. It's okay if it's gotten fast again. Maybe it's not very even. It's all right. Inhale onto it. Right hand down. Left hand over. We're going to exhale to down dog again. Yeah. Your heels might be getting close to the floor. They might not. Your hips further back. Maybe not. It's okay. Next exhale now, anyway, we're going to walk our feet in, bend the knees again, quite calmly, getting into that easy Uttanasana. And then again, the exhale, slowly raising ourselves up, nice and calm. Again, good Lord. Good Lord. Then we exhale to straight. Right. We'll try the other side. So again, back nice and wide. And we go from there. Now, again, just a half wide-legged forward fold. We're not going to try to get any further. I'm not going to turn this time for that part, just so you're aware. Doing it with you. Exhale, pull. And maybe you can adjust your feet a little bit differently this time. You got more room now? Maybe not. It's okay. Either way. Breathe. All right, here we go. Coming into that twist. Again, we're going to exhale. Walk to the left. Oh, sorry. Wait. Sorry. We want to flex the left knee first. I almost forgot my step. Just enough to. All we're doing with that, we're just getting that space. Then we can turn. There it is. It just makes it easier, doesn't it? Good grief. I promise. Usually I want to make this easier. All right, so I'm turning again just for demonstration. Here we go for the twist. To the left. And we exhale. I really know what I'm doing, I promise. Inhale and open. Alrighty. And exhale down low. Then we exhale and walk our feet in. Bend your knees. Alright. Now we inhale. And we exhale. Alright, kids. Now, so we got to balance. Always got to get that weight on one foot. So what we're going to do here today, I did this earlier this week with my live classes. I really liked it. So we're going to go flamingo pose. I'm going to turn that into warrior 3. Right? And we're not necessarily going to have to go to horizontal here. I want you to focus on the length of this. Through the center of yourself. If you end up pivoting, great. I'm not going to, just so you know. Alright? So here we go. Stand on your left foot first. I don't know why I did that. Alright, so we get that length. Feel that strength. Got this. I promise. Alright? We're going to lift the right heel for a moment. Now, again, I know not everybody has you do this. I like to take a little extra time in a balance. Again, we're going to move. Your body's going to shift. It has to. You have to breathe, and that's movement. So we want this weight to shift. Bring it back. And this is about the awareness of it. Exhale the right knee up. So again, we're in a balance. Hands here, hands here. Don't lean, don't sway, don't arch. Breathe. Now, as we exhale next, you want to feel this work through the ball of your right foot as we exhale. Extend everything. Again, this is all you have to do. If you want a little more challenge, you want to pivot a bit, go for it. Wrists, shoulders, hips, right leg, fully extended, linear. That's all it is. Inhale it. That was easy, right? Exhale down. Let's try the other side. So now we're on the right foot. Now I'm going to turn just because. Breath moving, faster, slower. It's okay. It's your breath. Lift the left heel. Exhale out. Again, is it different? The hands go to a different spot. It's okay. Flamingo balance. Exhale. Exhale down. Excellent. Oh, did that feel good? I think it did. We're going to work our way to the floor. Come into toe balance. And let's open up those arches a bit further. Flex your knees. And we fold. Just begin to sink down. Letting heels raise as you have to. Maybe once the fingers are down, maybe before like I just did. And this, you can be done here. You can sit down if it's already too much. Go a little further if you can. Breathe. Let me shift the weight. Fingers down. Little lean. Cross your ankles. And down. Hoo-ah. Okay. Everybody still alive? I sure hope so. And we're going to take our feet nice and wide again. Okay, back to wide-legged forward folds. We are going to deepen this a little bit now. So again, we're going to start with a seated twisting. We're going to go over each leg one at a time to begin. Right hand in front and up. Very actively. Left hand. Exhale. So we're going to just, again, nice twist here. Nothing too fancy. You got it. And in the exhale, we come forward. And just walk your hands out. Again, you don't ever have to reach your foot. It's down there. It's not going anywhere. Right? And again, it's not the most profound thing in the world, but you make such a big deal about it sometimes. And the destination is not the point, right? In this instance, sometimes it is, yes, but here is not. Inhale up. Back to the front. Do the other side. Here we go. Left hand, right hand, up. Exhale. Again, so a good strong twist. You're just kind of letting the lower back settle into that part of it, the alignment of it. And then we're going to deepen it. Exhale forward. And where you can go. Shoulders pretty level. Breathe the whole way. Inhale up. Alrighty. Now, so we're going to go forward a half straddle. So a half wide-legged forward fold. And slightly different way. I know I said we did that. This was a half wide-legged forward fold. Different, just you follow me along, right? So sometimes the names of these things, and they're not necessarily the most important part. Alright, so we're keeping these thigh bones now. This is the important part, one of the important parts. We're going to keep them in that same angle. As we roll that right thigh, I'm going to bring the right heel in as close to us as we can get. And it depends on the flex of your knee, the space you have. Your right foot works a bit. We're not going to roll onto the top of the foot or the shin. We are going to go forward now. Very strong middle, nice open chest. Again, so get that good alignment already. And exhale, just pivot where you can. Now you're working to stay on that left sit bone. The foot works. Strength this way as you breathe. Inhale up. All right, kids. Let's do the other side. Leg out. This leg turn. Again, where you can on this side. This is your practice now. Your calm, steady breathing, and alignment and awareness as you exhale where you can go here. Inhale. Let me take that left leg. All right. And one-legged forward fold. Turn in. Your head does not have to touch the floor. Your hands do not have to reach a certain spot. Go where you can as you exhale. Let me breathe. Inhale. Nicely done. All right, now we're going to finish with here a few recline things. Now flex your knees a bit. We don't want to just slap the legs together. We just created some openness there. We just bend the knees, bring them in. I'm going to lie back and lie down. All right, along your mat. Keeping the knees bent as you come down. We don't land too hard. We want to get our back nice and low. Good. Now, we're going to do a little kind of a secondary twisting into a hip opening movement here. So, we're going to work the lower end of it, tuck the tailbone. Left knee comes over the right. We'll flex the toes, both sides. Arms go out. We're going to roll to the left hip, inside edge of the right foot as we exhale. And we breathe. And you're not necessarily going to put the left knee on the floor. Now, some of you might be twisting quite a ways, a lot further than I am. It's okay. Go where you can. Let the right side come along. That's what we're working on here. This is less about the rotation of the spine. We've done several twisting motions already. Perhaps it'll open with the breath, with time, weight. Inhale, your next one, we untwist, right foot down. Now, roll your left thigh out. Put that ankle below the left ankle, just below the right knee. And left hand turns the left thigh. As we exhale, we're pulling the right knee in. Now, your hand is the right hand is on either the back of the thigh or the shin. It is up to you. I want you to really turn this out, though. We're not worried about how close the ankle gets to it. Right? You're putting some work down to the right hand. You're bringing that right knee in real close. Yes. We turn this out so we get this long release. That's what we're working on. Doesn't that feel good? I think it does. And the inhale, and let the right foot come down. Boom. Nicely done. And we'll uncross the legs. All right, so the knees and ankles come back together now. And we're going to exhale and pull the knees in. Right, just both hands, thighs, shins, it doesn't matter. Just a little squeeze in. Breathe. And the inhale. Feet come back down. Now we're going to do the other side. Okay. I'm going to put the right knee over the left. Arms go out. Toes are flexed. Exhale, roll right. Again, don't push down. Let it happen. Breathe. your toes. Use your right hand. Exhale, pull the left knee in. Get your left hand where it's going to work. Breathe. Inhale. Left foot comes back down. All right, and we uncross legs. Now, a bridge pose, so back arching movement. We did a couple earlier, a couple kneeling there, a couple standing. None of our back has been super deep. This might be the deepest one you do. So it's a curving of the spine. It's also a release of the front thigh and the hip. So we just did outside of the hips. Now we got the front going as well. Oh, what's not happening? Palms flat, feet work up and back. Inhale. Breathe. And exhale down. Easy. Nicely done. All right, knees and ankles come back together. Exhale, knees in. All right, this is our last active one now. A reclined, wide-legged forward fold. So now, where you can put your hands is up to you. Now we're going to try to hold the big toes. First two fingers of the left hand to the left big toe. Let your feet drift apart a little bit. Your knees drift apart. Now, if you curl up, it is just going to be too much. Can't get yourself back down. You move your hands to the backs of your thighs. Now, this is a movement wide as you exhale. You're extending your inner legs. Now, as you do that, your back of your legs, of course, have to extend over the floor. And don't pull. You might flex your elbows, like I'm doing a little bit. This is to maintain the pressure of the toes into the fingers. If you've got them, if you've got your hands to the back legs, you are still extending out and over to build this space where you can. Inhale, the next one, bend the knees. Release your feet as you have to. Let them, the feet that is, come to the floor. And then do the same thing with your hands if you haven't already. The backs of the hands are on the floor. Let the palms go facing up. Let the wrists be as far from your hips or as close as it feels right for your shoulders, your neck. Close your eyes. It is your choice now. Where you extend your legs or not. The space between your heels is up to you. The presence of yourself now on the floor. Right now, we're not falling asleep. Still conscious awareness. We're working on presence. Your body will relax. Again, that's hardwired in. You're lying down, your muscles will eventually start to relax. Your breath will start to slow. The challenge now is keeping our mind focused on all of that. Keeping the breath moving with thought. Again, if you wish, it's up to you to let that exhale lengthen a bit. Again, try and maybe double it, maybe not. Again, it's up to you and your breath. Again, how long it gets, not the point. How much your muscles relax, not the point. It's going to happen. We're not judging it. We're not analyzing it. We're aware of it. Yes, we're a part of it. We want it to happen. It's so hard. That's what's hard. No. I gotta relax now. It doesn't work. I'm not relaxed enough. That means, of course, you're not relaxed. I'm not calm. Oh, it's okay. You let go of the practice till now. This is the practice now. The practice itself is the reward. And this is hard. To let go of result. To be in the practice itself. But it's doable. I know you can. You can flex your fingers a little bit and flex your toes. Calm, easy movement of your hands and feet. This is all you have to do now. Again, we're not judging, we're not analyzing, again, how relaxed or not. pace of the breath as you bend your elbows and knees is fine. No mind wandered. It's what it does. It's practice. The calm focus, and we learn how to refocus over and over again is the reward of it. And it's part of it, who we are. Inhale, reach your arms. Give yourself the moment now. The body extending along the floor, and then with the right arm bend, the right arm along, the left knee bending. I'm out of practice. We exhale and roll to the right. And press ourselves up. Nice comfortable seated position. Hands come together, thumbs touch the chest. Big smile. We're amazing. Thank you. Namaste. All right. Well done, everyone. Okay, so I felt good. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. So, as always, any questions you might have, you are welcome to leave a comment or send me a message. I'm happy to answer either way. The video stays up for a while. You're welcome to come back and practice again if you wish. Or if you didn't get a chance to go with the live practice, it is absolutely fine. As always, PayPal link is up, Venmo and CashApp. I am a professional at this, but again, it's donation-based. So whatever you think is worth, I appreciate it. All right, we'll be back at it next time. All right, so next Saturday morning, again, 9:30 a.m. Chicago time. We'll see you then, hopefully. Thank you all. Bye.